Yeah, I know. I mean, like, if like I'm waiting for you to come online or something, it's like, okay, right, I am logging in. Joining world. I'm in. Oh god, I forgot about these bloody cows moving every 5 seconds. Okay, there you are. Oh, where's your? Oh, but you didn't have your bandana on for a second there. Cooey. Hey, right. So the question is, which one are you flattening? This one here, or this one over here? I okay, because I assumed we weren't we building into one of these places for our base. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Over there, that's a good space for the house. To be fair, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get going making some spoons because we're gonna need a few of those, I guess, aren't we? Oh, I didn't mean to. Apologies. Oh my god. We've got plenty of iron. Where's some? I need some sticks. We've got any... Really? Jesus Christ. I'm always loud.
That one? Is that one?
Hello.
That? There we go. There we go. Let's close that so you can see me now. And Heidi should be there. Heidi is fine. Good.
Excelente.
Excellente. Right, I would like some fences.
Have we got? Are you able to sort out those cows so we've got a bit of food on the go, as well? Like,
yes, I.
can we at least get it cooking or something? Because we're a bit short on food, aren't we? I don't want to mess up this cow thing by pressing the wrong button or something, you know?
Yeah.
My God, look at them in there! Jesus Christ!
Right, we're gonna have to. So that can go. The problem is, I need to make a sorter, and to make a sorter, I think we need. Definitely gonna need quartz. Did we get any quartz from the nether?
Maybe one or two pieces. That's about it.
I can't see any quartz.
Be handy to try and sort out a bit of storage as well if we've got a bit of time.
Yeah, I mean, eventually we'll make a big sorter. I think. So I can make an auto sorter, but it does need quartz because I need a comparator, which is the one.
I've dropped a spoon upstairs for you, by the way. So when you come out, you can pick it up.
I think it ever so. So I need. Oh, I haven't worked out. It's not in my inventory yet because I haven't picked up the thing I need to get the recipe. So basically, I need a couple of redstone components for a sorter. So at the moment, it's going to have to be manual.
Yeah, that's fine. But I thought at least get them in the smoker, you know, get them cooked up.
Oh yeah. Well, if you just every time you got a minute, just as you're walking past, just feed them.
What do I feed them with?
Wheat. Oh, hello. What if you just throw in here?
Do we have? Is there a wheat in the chest near it? Is there?
No. There's a wheat farm over here.
Oh, I see. So what? Just one piece, and that's enough, or have you
got?
Are you there? Show me how it works. So I'm coming down now because I don't know how this thing works. So let me do it as well then. Yeah. So if I pick up some wheat.
But pick up obviously the wheat that's.
Yeah, I do. Is it the green one I need? Is it?
No. It's the really sort of yellowy, like a tan one here. This really pale
one. This one here.
No, this really
the pale one. Okay.
Yeah, that one there, and then you get obviously wheat and seeds.
So then I need to replant the seeds. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
yeah.
I will do an auto farm with this.
Don't worry, we got. You get a lot of seeds.
Yeah. You always end up with you start off with one seed and then you end up with like a bajillion of them. You've seed place.
Right. Okay. So that is seeds are planted. I've got 7 wheat. Is that going to be enough? Is that going to give me only 7 bits of?
I would just pick up everything that's like ready. So you can like start growing it again, and then just keep feeding.
Fair enough, that's a good point.
And then just keep feeding until no one else is accepting food.
So I just so to feed is that right click or left click then? Oh, yeah,
that is right click. So then we go over here.
So let me just get the wheat on my bar here. Okay, I've got a bed on me, so whenever we need to sleep, I'll just pop it down and we'll sleep. Okay, so that's sorted. Okay, so over here, right click.
And you'll see
that's bringing my shield up. No, it's not left click. Maybe I need to be higher up.
It is working. You might not have been pointing at the cows properly.
It still says I've got 40. Still says I've got 42 wheat though.
Yeah, there is millions of cows in here, so you sort of got to try and point at a different one. So what I usually do is sort of like do like a U shape as I'm feeding them.
Yeah, but nothing's happening with the right click. I just keep bringing my shield up, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well
no, it's because I'm trying to feed them seed. That's why.
Oh,
there we go.
I'm like, there's no way you're going to be missing all of those. Yeah, so I sort of just keep doing a U shape around the top and sort of try and get as many as possible.
It's a bit awkward, isn't it?
Yeah. It's because there's like a million of them all mashed in together. And then once the hearts stop, then you know that you've fed everybody you possibly can feed.
I can't see any hearts.
Oh, have you got particles turned off?
Don't know.
If you go into options, video settings, and
I
then...
may have turned it off. Okay, so whereabouts is that?
Options, video settings, and then down the bottom... On the right hand side, about 4 up, says particles.
Oh, I had mine on minimal, so all, I'm guessing.
So put all, and then you'll see hearts when you feed them.
I can't seem to feed them. They don't want to take my.
Yeah, it's because they're literally all looking at you. So the one you're currently clicking on has probably already been fed, or we've managed to feed every single one of them that's in there. Because you can only breed them like once every 5 minutes.
I've only given like 2 or 3 bits of wheat so far.
Mind you, I'd had a little bit of wheat to feed them, so possibly.
I'm doing something wrong.
No, it looks like they're all fed.
Right. Okay. So now they're just gonna poop meat, are they?
Well, all the babies have replaced some adults.
Oh, right. Okay. So they just die. Fine.
So they just die. So we'll put the spare wheat in there, so like it's handy.
Yeah. Good shout, actually. Okay, I picked it up. I've got 30 down here, so I'll go and get them on the smoker now.
So good. Right, I would like to, Alan. I need to get Alan. Do we have a lead?
I don't think we do have a lead. No. Let's have a look. I'm downstairs at the moment. I don't think we've actually come across any string. Can you not make is that the one thing you can't make in this game? You have to.
Well, you can make a lead, but you need slime.
We got slime. We got slime from we were in the Nether last week.
That's magma slime. You can't make magma slime. You can make magma cream from slime and blaze powder.
So what's normal slime then?
The big green blobs.
Well, no, I get the. What do you get that from? Because
the big green slimes.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course. I thought they were the same enemy for a second there.
No, they're like cousins.
Cousins, okay.
I am just going to move that over there so I can actually read the chat, I think. It might help. Hello chat, welcome.
Alright, it does feel good to be getting a bit of maintenance done, you know?
Right, I want to just get rid of all the shit that I've got in my inventory. There's literally no space for.
Oh, sun's going down already. We could probably do with maybe just trying to make
our base just I do have 6 TNT.
Okay, just blast the shit out of it then.
You could just blast the shit out of it, yeah.
That's a great idea.
I've got glass bottles. Got so much nonsense. With the skull. Yeah, we definitely need to sort out these blinking.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
41 potatoes on me.
Okay.
So I'm going to put them in here to cook. I can't do my 8 times table, so.
8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48.
Okay, I've got enough for 4. Right. Okay, that can go there. Right, I would like to trap Alan, but I don't have a lead, so that's going to be... Oh, he's in the house. Excellent, he's in the house. Right, is that door down there? Okay, so when you come and go, try not to let Alan out the house.
Oh god, you know I can't guarantee that.
Where is he? He's literally just disappeared. Oh no, he's downstairs. Right, let's get out quick. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do with trying to at least make our make our inside area just a little bit bigger.
Yeah, the problem is
we're going to be moving soon.
Yeah. So, right. Do you want to come and watch me blow shit up?
Yeah, I'm right. I don't want you to blow me up as well. So how do you work? How does it work? Oh, you're going back up now. I just come down from there. Okay. 2 secs. Let me get up there. So how does the TNT work? So
well, I'll tell you how it used to work, right?
Okay.
So you used to do that, and if you punched it, it would set it off, which was very scary because if you were like digging around it and you accidentally punched it by mistake, it would blow up. But now you need a flint and steel.
Oh, okay. And then you got like a few seconds before it explodes. Is that how it works?
So I'm gonna do that one. Ooh, back up.
Oh, it's not that much of it. Oh, actually, it goes fairly deep. Actually, saying that. Like, okay.
Yeah,
that's really
it obviously depends, like, because that was a lot of dirt.
Sure.
And then, do you want to do it?
Yeah, why not?
You just right click, and then you'll see it sort of like jump up and start like flashing.
Yeah, but I need the TNT. Oh, you've got. Sorry, you put it in there already. Okay. Right. Oh God, I pressed the wrong button. Oh no, I need to. I do get my right click and my left click confused sometimes. Well, a lot of the time. So it's right to place. Oh,
yeah,
God, I've got to jump out of here now. Let me get out of here first. There it is.
Boom.
Nice.
I mean, it depends as well. Like if it was just on the surface, it would only like make a smaller hole. That's why I sort of put one in. And you can chain them up. I'm not sure how far they need to be.
Oh God, you just put one down. Right,
yeah,
okay.
I'm not sure how close they need to be to chain up.
I'm gonna light it. Slit. Run away.
Run away.
I've just fallen down. Oh, that's fun. Are we out of TNT now?
No, I've got 3 more.
Oh,
so
cool.
If you want to go ham.
Yeah, why not? So is it worth maybe like, yeah, I suppose you've done the right thing by burying them a little bit, haven't you? So
yeah, putting them sort of like right next to each other doesn't really make that much of a difference, I don't think.
Run.
Boom. I don't know whether or not that like multiplies it or not. I don't think so.
Like a bigger blast radius. Well, that did a lot.
You
That did a huge amount.
Also make a TNT cannon.
Wow,
So
really? You can shoot.
you sort of like one of the TNT going off, sort of like shoots another another one that's sort of like starting to flash like at your enemies.
Okay, well that was fun. That was short work. Right, end of stream. See ya.
Right, let's get this down. Do you have a wood axe on you?
I have a stone axe. Yeah, I've got an axe.
Do you have like a axe for chopping wood rather than a pickaxe?
Yeah. Shall I do the trees, Randy? Then shall I? I'll do the trees.
Yeah. You do the trees.
All right then.
You sort the trees out. You sort that. So, how's your day been? How's your week been?
My day's been. It's been tough. You know what? I was in the office for the first time in about 6 weeks today, because obviously I've been ill, I've been on annual leave and stuff, and you know, the sod's law, the one day I have to go into the office, I just couldn't get to sleep last night. I must have got about maybe 4 hours sleep.
Yeah.
And obviously I've then got to get up early. I've got to cycle to the office, and it just took it out of me, you know.
Yeah.
But I did my first run yesterday in a long time, and I'll tell you what, as I said to you by text, like, it's amazing how quickly you lose your fitness. Like, you know, 6 weeks ago I ran a half marathon, and I did that. I was running like just under 9-minute miles.
Yeah.
8 minutes 30, and then last night I took it slow. It wasn't about speed, but I was running 11-minute miles, and I was done by 4 miles in. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, all right, I guess. You've been a bit ill, you say, yeah?
Yeah, I've just had like a cough, you know, sort of sore throat. I reckon James gave it to me, but he says that I gave it to him.
We've both been ill quite a lot.
I know. I think it's just the season, you know. I mean, I can understand after the race because you know our immune systems were low or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just that sort of time of season where people just stop sort of coughing on each other, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I did wear before, you know, when I come back from the race and I was sick, I did wear my mask because I wasn't sure if it was COVID or not. I didn't bother testing because, like,
you got to pay for the kits now as well.
Yeah, we've got a load of them still stacked up in work that the council dropped in.
I don't know if they have a use by date because of they have some solution in there, so I don't know if there's a particular time.
I'm not sure,
whatever.
but I mean, because you don't have to like isolate anymore, really.
Sure. Yeah, exactly.
I thought, well, there's not even any point. You know, I'm feeling okay enough to get to work. You know, so I just wore my mask, and our drivers coming in going, "Oh, are you wearing your mask?" And I'm like, "Yeah, because I'm sick." And then they would be like, "Oh my god," and sort of like back off. And it's like, well, I'm not wearing it for fun, you know, because I've not worn it for a little while. You know, I wore it all through COVID and stuff. And then as things have relaxed a bit, and everyone's got vaccines now, I've stopped wearing it in work. But I'm like, well, I'm going to be the responsible person, and as I'm sick, even if it is just a cold, I don't want other people to get it, you know, especially when they're coming right up to me and handling money and stuff like that.
Well, especially with a taxi driver, they can pass on
and
stuff.
that's the thing, you know, like we've had the hospital asking us if we'll take a COVID positive patient home. I'm like, no, because what happens if the next customer that the driver picks up is some old lady or something, you know?
Yeah. How do you swim up again?
Space.
Thank
like
you.
jump.
I just fell down this massive hole into this huge pool of water. I don't know where that came from. Oh my god, I pressed all the wrong buttons. So I can never played this game before. Here we go. Where did that even come from? Okay, I fell down there. Right, sorry, as you were.
Yeah, so, you know, like the hospital is saying to us, oh, can you take this COVID positive patient? It's like, no, because the driver won't be able to work until he's been tested and all the rest of it. You know, oh, that spoon's gone already. Like, you know, the amount of people he gets in his car every day, you know, you don't want to risk people like that. But, there we go. So I've been in like a holiday mood all day today, like, you know.
Oh, so you're off for how long then? Are you now on holiday, or have you got all the day?
Yeah, I'm back on Tuesday, because I'm driving up tomorrow.
Okay, so you're driving then, that's going to...
Well, I've got to pick up this enclosure, so, I mean...
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I didn't really want to go to this one, because, like, you know, it's Brighton, and it's like, it's a long way to go, but I'm like... Are you
going to a show?
Yeah, I'm going, invert show, and it was sort of like, well, I'm not, like, Bristol, I don't mind coming to Bristol for it, and the one I did in Taunton was alright, because it's only a couple of hours, but I'm like, Brighton's like 5 hours if you're lucky. You know, driving.
It all depends on if you get hit in traffic, that's the thing, and the roads aren't great there.
And I asked Dad, I said, what's the best time you want me to arrive on Friday, you know, because I managed to get the whole day off, so I'm like, you know, you tell me what time you want me to arrive, because I'm assuming, you know, you're working or whatever. And he went, oh no, whatever time, just whatever you want, you know, it doesn't matter. So then a couple of days ago he messages me and goes, oh, don't forget that I'm working till 5 and, you know, and she's working till 6. And I'm like, I literally asked you what time you want to arrive, and now you're like, don't arrive before 5. So I'm like, okay, I'll leave here about 12. And I thought, oh, God's sake, I do not want to get there as the Friday, you know, kicking out of work traffic is coming out. So I'm like, I think I'm just going to leave at 5, leave early, and then just like hang around, like find a cafe or something to read in for a couple of hours, and you know, like I just hitting there at like 4:30 is just going to be a bloody nightmare. And then so I text Dad saying that I'm going to arrive early, because I thought, you know, he might text me how are you doing sort of thing, so I might as well tell him that my plans to arrive early just in case. And he was like, oh, I've actually got the day off.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Oh
god.
But yeah. Oh, I'm falling down all. Falling down all. So yeah, so because I'm picking up this enclosure, I have to drive, because there's no way I'm going to get that and then whatever else I buy on the train, you know, on the like,
sure.
I would suspect I'd have room on a train if I can get something with a table, but like there's no way I'd be able to squeeze an enclosure on a coach or anything, you know?
Yeah.
So I thought I'm going to have to drive up, and at least I can sort of make it a twofer and see Dad as well.
So you're going up tomorrow, and you're coming back the following day, are you?
No, because the show's on Sunday, so I'm going to come back on Monday, because I didn't want it to be like a drive-by.
Sure.
And as well, like it's a pig of a drive, so I didn't want to sort of like do it, go to a show, and then like immediately sort of come home again, you know. So I think it's getting night time.
Yeah, I'm just going to see if I can sleep. Yeah, I am sleeping. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was just because it was raining or not. I'm going to going to Leeds in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, is this your mate that keeps nagging for you to go up there?
Well, to be fair, I have cancelled him like 3 times, and he keeps coming down to see me. It is my turn. And excuse me, it's a bugger of a journey because I'm going to go up on the Friday, and then come back on the Sunday. So you get there Friday afternoon, you go Sunday morning. You kind of, by the time you get comfortable, you got to go. And it's my choices are this: I could spend £135 on a train, okay, which is 3 hours, might be 3.5, but it's direct, okay.
Yeah.
Or I could spend 98 quid on a train, but it's 2 changes and it takes 4 hours 45. Or I could get a coach for £36.
I know.
But it takes 6.5 hours.
Oh, we've got a friend over here.
A friend, a Zombo. Creepy creeps.
A creepy creeps. He's just hidden behind a tree. Yeah, because as soon as we bought the hotel tickets, I thought, I'm just going to have a little scooty and look at trains and coaches just to sort of get an idea of cost. And so first of all, I looked at coaches, and it's, what was it, like 7-8 hours or something on a coach?
Jesus Christ.
But it was like £34 each way.
Yeah.
And then I looked at trains, and I'm thinking, well, to be honest, trains, are they going to be running? Like, you got that sort of worry and all that lot. And a train was like 130 odd quid.
Yeah.
And it was still only like 5 hours or something. So, like, an extra couple of hours, for less price. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to coach it.
I mean, I know I'm going to be hungover after Leeds, so the last thing I want to do is sit on a coach for 6 hours, and it normally takes longer as well.
Yeah.
I'm just going to want to be home, so I just sucked it up. I mean, I've got free accommodation. I'm staying at my friends, so realistically, all I've got is the cost of the transport. So I thought, what, what's 50, 60 quid these days,
Yeah. The thing I was worried about is, like, it doesn't matter so much like if you're going to see a friend or something, but like because we're going up for like a race. And then, like, if we, like, argument's sake, we go up there and on Friday all the trains are cancelled or something, we're just going to be stressing about that. And I thought, the coaches, I'm just going to hop on a coach. I can sit there, read a book or something for 8 hours. I'll be happy,
So I just, I went to eat that cake upstairs, but I think I left clicked, and have I destroyed it now because it's completely disappeared?
Maybe you had the last couple of slices. It sort of disappears slice by slice.
Yeah, but it hasn't done anything to my hunger. So.
Well, I mean, you could punch it, but it would take a couple of seconds to punch it.
Okay, well, I must have done that. What am I here for? We need some more spoons, don't we? Do you need some spoons?
I need spoons. I do not have any spoons.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, don't worry. Oh, God. So that is the one thing, not the one thing, there's a few things that frustrate me about this game, but, like, making sticks. You've got to make the planks, and you've got to make the sticks, and it's, for God's sake.
One thing I cannot do, I cannot just like get rid of dirt and stuff like that. Like I just.
I've just thrown away about 15,000
I
steps.
know. So. It's like I've been hollowing out my hill in my game.
There you go. Come down these steps a little bit. There you go.
I've been hollowing out my hill, haven't I, in my game? Like.
Yeah.
And I've decided I have to stop selecting and keeping everything because. I've got
you've got to let go. Dirt is everywhere.
I've got a sorting system that is literally probably about maybe taller than that spire we've got here. A double chest, back and forth, right? Well, my stone chest is now overflowing, so now I know, but like I just can't. And the thing is, like, because stone, you can make cobblestone generators. So stone is a finite resource, is an infinite resource. Dirt, you can make dirt, because you can make like coarse dirt with gravel, and then you can like make it into dirt. So it's the world is like infinite. So there's never be a point when I'll be like, oh shit, I completely ran out of dirt.
Oh my God! Yeah, you need to see a psychiatrist. I think.
Cannot. So I've literally decided I'm going to have to stop collecting it. But what I am doing is I'm keeping like all the diorite and stuff like that there's not so much of. But I just have to learn to let go.
You do need to learn to let go. Yeah, absolutely.
But it's funny because like with trees, say I'll dig up a tree and then I won't replant it. I like deforestation with the trees. I like the thought of like you know, just chopping down every single tree in the game and like just having nothing.
Every single tree, wow.
But with dirt, it's like I need to hold every single clump of dirt.
So if you think about our last playthrough, we had a lot of chests, and we had a lot of kind of, you know, it was all kind of sorted within reason until it got to a point where it was like, oh, which chest, and we had a lot of kind of brick and stone that we never actually used.
I know.
So I think that maybe we should be a bit more selective this time with what we actually keep in storage. I mean, yeah, I think it's good to have a whole chest full of dirt, because dirt's just good for picking up to stack away and stuff like that, but you know, maybe we don't need to collect everything, because when you think how much we use some of those things, some things we didn't use at all. So I don't know.
Once we get an iron farm, I can make a gigantic sorting system, so we can have every single, you know, like we can have all the separate items in separate chests, you know, like all the dirt and stuff like that. You know, it will just be separated automatically. You would just dump stuff in one chest, and then it would sort it out. You know, rather than sort of like spending 5 minutes
amazing.
Like, putting stuff away.
Yeah, that's really cool.
But you do need a shit ton of hoppers. So we obviously need iron, and you're going to need redstone, and you're going to need some quartz. So, but yeah,
We'll get there. We got plenty of time.
We've only just started. So
I know we're only on episode 4, maybe 5. I think 5.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't think it's certainly no more than 5.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a few breaks here and there for illness and whatnot.
I would say 4 because
I think
Because
so
last time was the Nether.
Yeah.
The time before that we were walking to the Nether. The Nether. And then so maybe this might be 5 because we did the first one where we sort of potted around trying to look for somewhere to hole up.
Yep, I kept dying as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I dying yet in this game?
You can find out, remember, you can go on to statistics and it says right towards the bottom, I'm pretty sure it says player kills. No, that's player kills, not times died.
Was it?
Number of deaths. It's near the bottom. You scroll up a little bit.
One. I've had 1 death.
Okay. 5 for me.
5?
Well, I died to... yeah, 1 per episode, you know, that's kind of what I'm going for. That's my style, you know.
What killed me?
What did kill you?
It wasn't.
Maybe...
This wasn't a mob because I've never been.
Oh, because I drowned. Don't forget. Remember?
I sat there and I watched that like 3 or 4 times back to back.
So did I. Oh god, that was funny.
Did it say death by?
Yeah, it will tell you. I reckon maybe it was lava. No, you're pretty good with lava, aren't you? Oh yes, I think I didn't kill you. You managed to escape.
Did. Luckily I had that fire resistance potion because I was
trying to block it off,
all my shit would have exploded into the lava.
Of course, I forget about that.
Yeah, I had that under control.
Yeah, well, I always felt like I was just sort of sticking around. I thought, I'll try this, and and then it just all went tits up, and I was like, yeah, I should just stand back.
Especially in the Nether, lava flows so much quicker.
Yeah, right. My spoons are out already.
Yeah, mine's getting it. My diamond pick's like halfway done. We definitely need to find some mending. We need to find some villagers, and we need to get some mending books on the go.
Okay, I'm going to start mining. I got a full diamond pickaxe here, so I might as well do this stuff then, didn't I?
Right. Okay.
Oh, it's a bit quieter now. I'm not mining dirt.
I like the sound of mining the dirt, but I don't like the sound of mining the grass dirt.
So I really pay much attention.
Well, you should.
It's amazing how long it takes to do something so simple, isn't it?
I know, but it's when it's so relaxing because you sort of like...
It is quite relaxing.
You haven't got to think, that's like when you're doing my hill, my excavation, you haven't really got to think, you just keep your finger down and you just keep looking at...
Keep your finger down, yeah, that's true, yeah.
Like, I watched the entirety of House of Dragon in probably like 2 or 3 days.
Is it any good?
I quite enjoyed it. I know some of the people were saying like it's a bit hit and miss or whatever. It's a lot more complicated.
Really?
Because there's so many, like, in the first Game of Thrones, in the books, there's 2 characters. One's called Osha and one's called Asha. and they changed the name of Asher, which is the dude who gets his dick chopped off. His sister changed her to something else because they thought, fans will get too confused about Asher and Osha. And then in this one, there's like Rhaegaria. There's like everybody's got the same fucking name, and you're supposed to know who they are. But it's just not bad. They do jump time a little bit, so like. Oh,
that confuses me sometimes.
You start off and there's like the characters are like 14 or whatever, and then 10 years later, and it's sort of like that can't be her grown up. Like she the character they picked for her like adult. Just didn't seem to match the younger.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, storyline's all right. I'd like to read the book, but I don't know if he's sort of finished it yet. I know he did some sort of Targaryen history.
He hasn't even finished Game of Thrones.
No, I know, but I'm sure he's finished the House of Dragon ones.
Mine. Oh, look at this speed.
Teamwork! If we had some beacons, we'd be like triple speed.
Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, beacons, that's a long way off yet, though. How do you get a beacon again?
We've got to kill a wither.
Oh, that's what it is, yeah, of course.
Yeah. I'm picking all this cobble up. If I see a block just floating on the fucking floor,
You've got to pick it up.
I have to go and pick it up.
You don't, though.
I know. It's like a compulsion. I have to physically stop myself. Because the thing is, I know that if you start filling in holes, like, I'm not sure what to do with this level, what level we want the actual house to be on. Because, like, I don't know whether or not we want to level this bit here, because that seems to be in the middle. I think that might be... Yeah, I think leveling this might be a good height.
Leveling what? Are you setting the height now, are you?
Yeah, I think this height is good, because...
Why would you go down one when we've already got our base like here?
Yeah,
I suppose we'll leave that on me.
Yeah, that's all going to be bashed down, isn't it?
I see what you mean, leveling it across here. Yeah, get rid of this here as well. Yeah, okay.
This patch. Yeah. I mean, we still have to go down to the beachy bit to down here.
That's miles off. I mean, Jesus Christ, how much? Okay, yeah, don't worry. We can work with that.
I don't think we want to level it to here because I think.
Oh God, no! It's because that's just one whole layer, and it takes a lot long to do one layer.
I think staying here would be. Okay.
I like the So basically, level where the copper is. That's where it is at the moment. Yeah, I agree with that. That's cool. Ow! Had to be done. Right, where was I? Oh yeah, mining.
Mining. And they call it a mine. Because I think at some point you've got to make the decision of like where the bottom is, or else you'll just end up digging forever.
Yeah. I watched a film. Excuse me, hang on one sec. I watched a film on Netflix the other night, and thought, I reckon you'll like that film. And right now, I can't remember what the hell it was called. And that's the thing on Netflix, you can't see what you previously watched, can you, on the app or anything?
You can.
You have to be on the website version.
Yeah, you've got to go into like your account and then go into like your viewed and stuff like that, and it's a pain in the ass to find it.
It is.
But yeah,
it might be on like continue watching. Maybe I didn't quite technically finish it. There are a few seconds left, but oh no, it's. How am I gonna? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, the name of the film didn't necessarily like correlate to. It's not obvious, you know.
Yeah.
But it was actually. I don't want to give too much away, but it was. Have you ever seen a film called Jewel? It's a really old film. It's like 1960s, if 1970s, and there's barely any talking in it. And it's just about this guy who's sort of traveling to Las Vegas on his car on his long journey, and he just gets harassed by this big, like almost this weird-looking lorry, and he's almost being hunted, but he doesn't know why and all that sort of stuff. It's really kind of why is this happening? And in this film, it's kind of like that, like. This woman is minding her own business, and she kind of gets followed by this guy, in his car, and it turns into. I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but I'd say it kind of almost like it's like a horror film, I guess. It's like she needs to try.
The one where it turns out she's the villain. They try and kidnap her or something, and basically chosen the wrong person. Like at the beginning, like she's in the trunk or something, and then at the end it's like, oh no, she's in the trunk because they're trying to escape.
No, it's not. That's not it. But it is like a kidnapping type thing. But it's I just thought it was one of those films where there's not a huge amount of like scenes or action or like, but it's the suspense is really good and her acting's really good. And
that phone booth, I was like, how the fuck can I make a good film where she's stuck in a phone booth for an hour and a half? But it actually worked really well. What's it? So I was watching Duty Rhino and he was doing like the scary films on Netflix at the moment because it was Halloween, and he recommended this one. And I'm like, that actually seems quite decent. So I watched it, and it was that bloody cop one that we started watching. With the fucking lion. I'm scared. I don't like cats, and then he gets stuck in the lion's enclosure. And that woman.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
We started watching it, and it's like they were like army vets or something, and they're like special ops cops, and people are like being killed and stuff. And he goes down in the basement, and there's all this nonsense. He's like, I don't like cats, and they're in the zoo. And the woman's gone crazy. She's thrown her baby over the fence, and then he goes into
I have no idea.
He goes into the police station the next day with her, and Father something or other is like her, helper, and she does that stupid. I can't remember what it was he says, but like, she's a bit crazy, and she goes crazy or something like that. And we started pissing ourselves, and we just switched it off, and then we watched that Eli one. But I was just like, fucking, and it got a little bit better. I'll have to send you. I think it's called like. What the hell is it? I'm gonna have to find it now.
Kind of ringing a bell. I'm on Netflix at the moment, but I've just kind of come out of the game, and I'm trying to go on. Do you know where to look? Like on. How to see your previous last watch is really hard to find, isn't it?
You click on your face in the top corner, go onto account, and then when that finally loads up, come on, Netflix.
And then in there, I'm like, where do I've got change email, manage payment method, change bidding day, change plan. There's nothing to show like previously viewing activity. Got it. Here we go.
Yeah. You can go like 6 different menus.
So the film, you may want to make a note of this because I think you'd really enjoy it. It's called Alone.
Alone. If my Netflix will blink in connect, I'll add it to my. Here we go. Alone.
Yeah, it's a good watch. I think I was watching it. I thought you'd like it. It's it was just I just enjoyed it.
Is it like a picture of a woman in front of a house?
Oh, let me have a quick look a second. I'll tell you what. I'll do it on the app now. I know what it's called. There can't be too many films on there called Alone, for God's sake.
Well, the next one is Enola Holmes, so it's got to be that one, isn't it? Add to my watch list, please!
No, it's not the one in front of a house. It's the one of this guy. He looks like some kind of American redneck. He's wearing like a red lumberjack shirt and a jacket. He's wearing glasses and he's got like a handlebar moustache.
Oh, no, I don't have that on my Netflix.
You do?
I've got...
What's funny is I can see the one you're talking about, but if you actually type in the word alone and hit search...
Alone, not loan, yeah?
No, yeah, Alone, A-L-O-N-E.
No, I've literally got... I've started playing it. No, I don't want to do that.
I can share it, so I'll WhatsApp it to you.
Yeah, you WhatsApp it to me, because the only one I've got is... I mean, whether or not I've just got a different screenshot to yours, I don't know.
Quite possibly. Anyway, this is the content our viewers signed up for, isn't it? So let's get back to the game.
I can't remember. Was it last? I'm gonna have to look for viewing activity, and the film I watched was Deliver Us from Evil.
Okay.
We started watching it. Because, and we just gave up because it was just so ridiculous, you know.
I remember the film, and I remember it being really bad, but you know my memories, so I couldn't tell you.
And then Duty recommended it, and I didn't sort of link the two because there's the sort of screenshots and stuff he showed and the explanation that he gave, like the plot line, seemed completely different. And it wasn't until I started watching it, and then there's a bit where they go into like the Spanish people's home, and all the lights all the bulbs keep burning out and stuff like that, and I was like, hang on a minute. So, yeah.
Oh, is that the one with? I'm getting confused with Eli now. I just remembered those nuns spinning around upside down.
I literally thought of that the other day, and I just started laughing to myself.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Because it wasn't even like forefront. It was like him talking, and then all of a sudden you just see these legs go flying by.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the hell?
He just implodes his dad's face.
Oh my god! It was ridiculous. And then at the end, really she's like, "Oh, Dad's welcoming you to the family," sort of thing. Winky face, like what?
Oh yeah.
You might want to think about getting your bed out, by the way.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm there. It's not night time yet.
Not quite. But yeah, Netflix. You sort of think, "Oh, this is going to be really good," and then it's just shit. We've not had a good horror film for quite some time.
No, I'm not really a massive horror film fan. Probably because so many of them are so shit. There's no denying it. They're just not very good. Like they're either trying to do the jump scare and you just know what's coming, and it's all been done before. And I'm not necessarily after something that has.
Yeah, it's just jump scare after jump scare. It's the same formula all the time,
Yeah, exactly that. It doesn't need to have the most incredible plot, but just something a bit different. Something a bit like I haven't generally watched a film that's made me kind of like. Well, you're just sat there thinking, "Oh God, what's going to happen?" Like, there's just no. It's all the same. Like it's all about they move into a house, and all of a sudden.
The ones that I've found really good in the last couple of years have been that Midsummer. That
was good.
The other one he did, Hereditary.
That was good.
They're just you just tense all the way through. Like you just feel sick.
Wrong Turn wasn't bad either. I don't know if you've seen Wrong Turn.
I'm not sure I've seen it.
That's on Netflix at the moment.
I've seen a few films along the same lines as I haven't watched it because I feel like I've seen it already based on the name.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. There's so many horror films.
A load of kids are having a summer trip and they go down the wrong path and they can't, and the hillbillies get them sort of thing.
Let me ask you a work-related question here about Minecraft, please. I'm just concerned about my diamond pickaxe because it's on half.
Yeah.
But am I just gonna let it go out? Are we gonna? Is it best to repair it? Like, what are we gonna do with them? I don't want to just lose it and then waste it.
Once they get really, really low, I would put them in a chest and not use them until we can get a mending book.
Okay, so you don't think you'd be able to repair it with one diamond then, no? Because that would be cheaper.
It would depend on. I'll have to see actually, because mine's quite low now. It might, because it's so low, it might need 1 or 2 diamonds to. Do we have actually enough stuff?
We picked up 3 diamonds last time. I'm pretty sure we got quite a couple.
Oh, we don't have enough iron to make an anvil.
What are you talking about? I got 40 ingots on me. Sorry, I forgot to put them back. Yeah, do you want to come grab them off me?
Yeah.
When you come here, do not pick up all the cobble on the floor, please. It does quite. You should see what. Just look at that.
I know. Oh!
No, stop it! You're like a Hoover. Right, so there's the iron.
Well, thank you. So
it's so much easier on PC to do that.
Talking about films, so those 2 films, and what was the other one I quite? Oh, that Train to Busan.
Sorry, what?
Train to Busan. It's like I think it's Korean, like zombie film.
Okay.
But the way the funny thing is they obviously don't like elderly lady actors in Korea, right?
Why, do they keep getting killed, do they?
There's supposed to be these 2 granny sisters, right? But they are literally just young girls in a fucking grey wig.
Right.
Like, it's just like they're clearly, obviously not actually, whereas in England or America, you would just, hire an actor and an actor of the correct age sort of thing. And so it's just like what? But the way that's not right. The way the zombies move is just amazing. The way the bodies sort of like contort and crack and stuff. You know, it's really good. Right,
See, I'm not into zombie films because, again, they're all portrayed in the same way. You know, I think when 28 Days Later came out and they were actually quick and they were a bit more dangerous, I thought that was actually quite a nice take. But, you know, they're always so slow.
It will take 3 diamonds to almost fully repair a pick.
Well, that doesn't make sense then, doesn't it?
Or you've got to obviously make a pick and combine them. So I would think it's best to just put them to one side and then repair them later on, because we can enchant them and try and get a couple of good enchants on them and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. So keep it, but then we'll just make some. We'll have to make iron ones then, instead to do the rest of this. Yeah, we got a couple of blocks in there, I think, haven't we?
We're sort of quite on the right level here, so we're not too far off. I am going to fill in this hole down here, which will.
Yeah, is that by the water? Please do.
Yeah. How far down? I don't want to go all the way down, do I?
No, just level it across. Yeah. No one needs to know if there's hollow underneath. Oh, we're almost at the ground level. Wow,
yeah, that's I mean, that's literally what I just said. But okay.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't realise until I saw it. You know. Oh, those cows are starting making noise again. My God, we've been at it for nearly an hour already.
I know. But yeah, Train to Busan was really good because it was a zombie film, but it was, you know, a little bit refreshing because it was sort of slightly different. But yeah, Hereditary is probably like one of my newest favourite horror films. And what was the other one? Midsommar. I'm not sure I'd call Midsommar a horror film. It's very tense, and you're not quite sure what's going on.
Even till the very end, you know.
Yeah,
yeah.
But it's just the feel of it, like the artwork of the film.
Sure.
I don't know what the actual term is, but you know, the filmography, I suppose. You know, it's just a really
filmy film.
I wouldn't even say a nice film, but you know what I mean. Like it's refreshing. It feels something new.
Yeah.
But Hereditary. When the mum's chasing him, and he goes up in the loft, and you hear the banging.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to her, and she's on, you know, like on the ceiling, like banging her head against it, and it's just like, oh my God. And then like all the subtle bits in the background, like when he's sort of looking at the fireplace, and you don't notice it at first, but like there's somebody sort of like on the ceiling in the darkness, sort of thing.
So the only thing about flattening is, like you said, when do you stop? Because now we've got this section over here, and it's like, how do we? You can't just flatten the entire world, you know.
Yeah, you want to do it to this level. So what I'll do is I'll do that there, and I'll put dirt on top. So at least it's grass. Because it's good to have a nice little cobblestone layer, because if they do have a creeper explosion, it doesn't go so far as just
True. So with my pickaxe, I can get like right to the edge of it, just about to go out there, yeah?
Yeah, it'll go like yellow, and then it'll go red, and then just before it's about to break, the red will completely disappear and it'll be black. So
okay, I've noticed that before.
It's like
I'm not going to take the risk.
It's one of those like you do not want to take the risk because that one more pick will just get in. Okay, yeah, so we want to be on that level there. Nice. Nice.
I know. Why did you put the cows so close to base?
I wish you could automatically feed them. That would be great. We still got to do that manually.
can't believe how we've actually done this quite quickly, really.
Yeah, we've
feel like we've got loads more to do, but we're pretty much.
I mean, we've got sort of that section at the back there, but
Yeah,
you know, we're doing all right.
we're doing all right.
The frustrating thing is we've got to go sort of down one more so that we can replace the floor with dirt. But then we can move the cows a little bit further away.
How do you move them?
What you do is you basically pray. And
Are you actually being serious? Oh, right, okay.
Because as soon as you break these blocks, cows are just going to explode everywhere.
Oh, I want to see that when you do it. Don't do it without me watching, because
Thank you.
A cowsplosion.
Yeah, a cowsplosion, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I've got to somehow corral at least 2 of them back into the new machine.
Oh, I see.
And then we might have to start the breeding up process again.
Well, it sounds utterly terrifying.
But then,
Right, that's it for my pickaxe.
anybody that escapes the new pit, you can just murderise. You can go ham, or you know, go beef.
I've got a ton of cobblestone here. I kind of want to keep the cobblestone. We've got another chest somewhere I can dump all this crap into. Why have you put all this? What the hell's this?
Alan's behind there. Alan's behind there.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Yeah.
No,
I managed to trap him in the corner.
Oh, you put all your dirt in there as well. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, once that's full, we don't need any more. Okay. Okay, I've now got 39 steaks on me as well. So,
Nice.
Have you got any pork chops on you?
No, I have 62 bread, 15 apples, and 30 baked potatoes.
Okay. Wow.
And while you're there, could you have a little kickflip?
Sure.
Living through this night.
That's a real cool little hack, that.
Oh, I know. Like, I'm not a fan of sort of mods so much.
Yeah.
But that one I like, just because it's a lot easier when there's more people on the server. And you haven't got to worry about someone else, you know, everybody, especially when there's like 20 people on a server and everyone's got to get into bloody bed. And the only other mod I would like is, I think it's called the Timber mod or something. Where
I need those iron ingots back, by the way.
I did put them in the chest.
Did you?
Yes. There might be a block of. They might be turned into a block of iron.
Oh, you put one into blocks, did you?
Well, I was making an anvil, so there should be a block, and yeah, there should be.
You need a block of iron for an anvil, do you?
You need 4 blocks of iron and 4
Jesus
ingots.
Christ!
Oh yes.
How do I? Oh, okay. Oh my
put it in your
God!
crafting jobby.
Oh, there's only 9 in a block. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was a lot more than that.
No,
Right,
no.
fair enough.
So yeah,
Oh, okay.
it takes a lot of iron as an anvil, which is why we need an
Jeez.
iron farm.
I suppose when you think about what it is, it's yeah. Oh, there's 9 potatoes in the furnace for you as well.
Oh, I thank you.
I'll leave them in there. Right. So I've got that cooking up. That's good. What am I here for? That's right. Oh my God, those cows! Why did you do that?
I tell you what, I've also been watching on Netflix. They've got Monty Python on at the moment.
Oh,
So
do you know what? I watched that with Mum, and it's just not funny. It's just not funny. I think it's one of those things where you convinced yourself it's funny from
I think it's,
years ago.
Yeah, I think it is a bit like there's no way in hell they could make that now. Could you imagine? You know,
it's just so daft, isn't it? I mean, but I watched like The Life of Brian. God, it's what I just thought it was shit. I mean, Holy Grail's good, but
yeah, I like Holy Grail and I like Meaning of Life. Life of Brian isn't my favourite one. Because it's like there's a bit where like a spaceship flies through, like he's about to get killed or something, and a spaceship flies through and rescues him, and then drops him in a town. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like just. You know, it doesn't. I know they like to be weird and wacky.
Yeah.
But you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's got one of those nostalgia things. Oh, this film's so good, but it's like, and everybody else says it as well, and it's like, actually, when you watch it back, it hasn't aged well.
No.
But obviously, at the time, there was nothing else like it, was there? You know.
No, and yeah, it was just they did some proper rude stuff. But yeah, I'm liking this. This is good. I don't suppose you made me a spoon at all, did you?
You can have one if you want one. I've got one on me.
Because I'm going to start leveling this.
Spare one.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Start leveling this little bit out.
Oh, we need to. Have I got a pickaxe on me? No. Okay. I need to try and work out the right height here.
To do what?
Well, there's a hole down here. I don't know how deep to go. Can you? Yeah. Can you just? That's it. Can you just? Perfect.
So if
you
do
got
that, no, because then we're going to fill this with.
Okay.
So you need to take out that one extra layer to be able to put dirt down. Oh, I'll tell you what, we are definitely making some progress.
Yeah, we are actually. I think we're going to be. I think we should. I've just come through to the other side.
Woohoo!
Yeah, nice. It does use a lot of resources, though, doesn't it? Like the amount of iron we're getting through just to dig.
This is why you need mending, you need efficiency, you need unbreaking. All that good
God,
stuff.
I tell you what, the spoons do not last long, do they?
No.
Good job, I ain't the golden one. God, that'd be
I
horrendous.
mean, we could make a diamond one because it's only one diamond. But then
Is
again,
it?
But then again, we would still need a mending when it was eventually breaking. But yeah, we could do with like some what's the books? Unbreaking. Get some unbreaking on them, and then you know.
It's still early days for us, so isn't it? We haven't been
Yeah.
anywhere really where we get books.
Have we got any reeds? Did we bring back
Reeds
any
or bamboo?
Oh, we've got bamboo.
Yeah, I didn't know that you meant the same thing or not.
Because if we had reeds, we could start making books. To be honest, because we've got the leather from our cow crusher, so it is something we could do. Get some enchanting on the go, because we've got diamonds. We've got some. Have we got obsidian? Do we bring back any obsidian, or do we leave it?
There's probably some.
How many do you need for an enchanting table? Can't remember. Oh, we've got one. I think we need like 3, I think. Unless there's some... Oh no! Oh, it's black wool. Yes, we could start... we do have sugar... Aha, here we go. We've got reeds. Let's get this growing. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
So we need...
Diamond pickaxe goes in.
So we need a little bit more... a bit more... of whatever it is I'm thinking of. Obsidian. And then we can make an enchanting table. Why are we...
We do have a mending book, by the way.
Do we?
Yeah, we have one mending book.
Oh, stick it on your pickaxe.
Okay, so I use the anvil, do I? And then the mending book.
Anvil and mending book. And then what you're going to need to do is, what you could do is breed the cows. That'll give you a little bit of...
So, okay, so I do that on my iron pickaxe, yeah?
on your diamond pickaxe.
Diamond? Oh, I thought you said the iron one.
Well, you want your diamond one to be repaired, don't you?
Yeah, I'm joking. So, do I still need now? Is it
I
now?
was just thinking, are you that stupid?
So, do I? It's got a little bit left. So, will it keep repairing? Is it still going to lose a little bit of energy, whatever the word is, or what?
You need experience to repair it. So, if you are just digging stone, it will still wear down. So, what you need to do is have it in your hand and then do things that give you experience, like feed the cows. Breed
Why
cows.
would I feed a cow with a pickaxe? I don't understand.
No. You put the pickaxe in your offhand, i.e. your shield hand.
Offhand. Right. Okay.
And then you feed the cows, and then you get experience, and it will slowly repair it. It won't repair it as fast as killing something, but
fine.
It'll,
Okay.
So if you come across coal, you can dig it with your coal, and that will.
With the pickaxe, you mean?
With
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Have you got any wheat on you, by the way?
No. I was just going to dig some up because we've got
do it. Because Is it grown already? Wow, it has grown. Jeez, look at this.
I'm not sure if that gives you experience. I don't think so. Oh, and taking stuff out of
like not hoppers. I know what you mean. Food and what? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll also give you. So like if you cook wood to make charcoal. Where's that? Did I finish chopping down that tree? I don't know. Yeah, if you make like charcoal and stuff like that, that'll give a lot of XP. And it'll give us something useful in charcoal.
Oh, you can just hold down right click. Why has no one told me this before?
Well, yeah.
No, I've always just done single click on the square.
Did I not say earlier on that I was just holding down the button to dig?
You may have done.
And then you went, ha ha, holding down the button, ha 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 ha.
Did I? Oh my god, what's wrong with me? I tell you, it's been a long day. Right. Okay, I'm seeing the hearts come up now.
Excellent.
So is there going to be some indication that my pickaxe is getting? I keep pulling. It is mending. Yeah, you kind of pull it down and push it back up.
Wow,
that actually.
It can only fix if it's in one of your hands. So.
Right. Okay. Got you. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay,
which is why being able to put stuff in your offhand is great because
yes,
you can
I see
anything. Like if you've got a sword you want to repair, and the only way to repair it is to kill things, well, you're damaging your sword at the same time you're repairing it.
Sure. Oh, we put the wheat in the chest, didn't we? For God's sake.
We did.
I might as well put the seeds in there as well, just because it's there.
Look at them, they're all staring at you. Give me more wheat. Give me more wheat.
Just fed them all. God, they can't be hungry already. Right, so let me go down here.
Nobody's dying though. Why is nobody dying? Have you taken the steaks?
Yeah, I've just taken them out to cook them now.
That's alright. That's why there's no steaks in the machine. I'm like, what's it?
Oh, right. Okay. So dink. So I've just cooked up that copper. Let's put that in there to cook as well. I'll get the XP. That goes in there. Okay.
You get XP by pulling it out. Just
yeah, I know that.
I thought you might know, but I thought just that I'm telling the viewers, that might not know.
No, yeah, absolutely, 100%. I'm with you.
There might be people that are new to Minecraft, popping into the stream. You never know.
I thought it was going to take a really long time to mend that pickaxe. I can see why mending books are the shiznat.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
The shiznat.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You want to put bending. Oh, bending book. I was going to say what you should have done is enchant your pickaxe first, but we haven't got the obsidian. So, but that's fine.
I did enchant my pickaxe. What are you talking? It is enchanted. What do you mean?
With what?
A book.
No, you sausage. Put it in a enchanting table. See what other enchant you get. Like you might have got efficiency 5 for all we know. It is time, by the way.
Is it? Okay. I'm just watching meat cook, so sorry. So now that I've put a book on it, I can't enchant it.
You can put another book on it, but you can't put it into an enchanting table.
Oh, why? Why did you? Oh, I would have done it otherwise.
But we didn't have enough obsids anyway, so.
Obsids. You're obsids.
I believe it's enchanting. Yeah, it's 4 obsidian we need. 2 diamonds, 4 obsidian, and a boot.
Right, I have a present for you.
Yay!
You might like this. I will trade this for your bread.
For one of my bread, you say?
All of your bread? I've just given you 60 pieces of bloody steak, for God's sake. No, give me all the bread! Oh, not one at a time. Don't just no! You fiend! Oh God, you're.
I'm a what? Say it!
I don't know what I was going to say. Right, okay. I hate bread. It takes forever to eat. Like you just get nothing out of it, do you? You know?
Yeah, but it's great because you can go into a village and you can literally ransack the entire village and come away with true. Enough food to last you forever. I would like another pick, please, because my diamond pick is.
That's fine. The diamond one's already dead, is it? Nearly?
It's almost, yeah. I'm on the red.
Okay.
And I'm actually why the stream cut off.
Oh God! Did it? Was it? Are you sure?
I think it's only just because it went all funny when I was writing my name in. So I think me pressing like hyphen or something
You just disconnected the stream.
I think I just cancelled the stream. So
Oh no, you did. You did go live. I've got a notification
I've gone back
on my phone.
Yeah, I did, and then I've just gone live again. But when I wrote my name and I put the apostrophe, all of a sudden Streamlabs popped up, and I'm like, oh, why you popped up? And I think it ended the stream.
Right, fair play.
So
Okay, so we've
only
only.
second, which is fine.
I might as well change that block of iron into ingots, so we've got an extra space in the
Yeah, that's fine. It's
jig. So we could do with just some more chests, maybe a bit more room in here. It's a bit cramped, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, we
okay.
could just break a bit of wall away and just start putting chests down or whatever.
Let's finish. I think we're going to finish outside first. I think. That's my plan of action, anyway.
Because I know we don't want to sort too much, but we could do with having like a chest just for blocks or something, just so that all the other.
Yeah, no, exactly that. I'd like to have I like to have a chest that's got all the valuables, like all the diamonds and redstone and whatnot. But yeah, it's getting a bit messy, isn't it? And okay, right. I'm just going to finish. I want to flatten everything first. That's my main objective right now.
Yeah.
So
let's get that done, and then at least we've accomplished something for today. We are getting there.
We are getting there, yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm going to go over here.
Right, so maybe I'll start thinking about. I'm going to need observers. I think observers probably need.
What's an observer?
It observes, funny enough, the changes in a block. Observer, Minecraft. So basically, I need quartz. Right, we're definitely going to need to go back to the nether and get a shit ton of quartz ready for redstoning.
Okay.
I'm going to want to breed. Right. Piggies. So you want one of these, but for piggos. Let's get this hill down. I want to sort of start planning where I'm going to put farms and stuff, but we really need to see what space we're working with. Oh, I want to put Twitch back up so I can actually see people's commenties. Oh, I'm unstable apparently.
Okay, well, what's new?
What is new in my life and generally Twitch streaming?
Oh, so if I use my diamond pickaxe on that, so how do you use your offhand item? You can. It's just
you.
I have to.
What you can, there is something you can do, is if you put like a block in your hand and a pickaxe, you can sort of do something like that, I think, but it's not generally.
Fine, I'll just switch it back in. So if I mine this coal here with my diamond pickaxe, because I get XP, that will actually mend it, will it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I mean, if it was very, very low, what I would do is I wouldn't chance it and I would put it in my offhand and dig it that way.
Sure.
But as long as
there's loads of it here.
Because I don't know, like, how much durability it uses compared to how much XP, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay, that's that done. I need to fill that in now. So that goes back in the offhand. That goes there. Just grab that there.
I mean, the best XP you get is from killing hostile mobs, which is why. Why is this? Why have we left a floating tree? Come on now. Which is why having spawners and things is quite good. Did we find a spawner? I think we did, didn't we?
Right at the very start. Where the hell was it now?
Is that below our house?
It was like the first cave we went to, wasn't it? Do you remember?
Yeah,
I mean, straight away.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, I'm sure you wrote the chords down, didn't you?
Not for the cave, no.
I know we've got the cave underneath us.
Yeah,
but I don't.
Just got the massive,
I've got like the layout in my head, but not.
Yeah, I don't remember because I don't know. Is the answer to that?
Sure.
I just don't know.
Oh, I'll tell you where it was. Was it in the? No, it wasn't in the mine shaft because we come across a spider spawner, but we killed that, didn't we? We did. Was it a skeleton spawner? We definitely come across something. Or was it zombos?
I think it was zombos. Yeah.
I think it was somewhere definitely underneath our base, but which corridor we went out, I don't know. We'll have to find it again and then like make a path to it or something. What I want is I want a trader to suddenly appear, so I can.
They normally do.
So I can. Oh, have you seen this thing now where you're not allowed to say like died or killed? You've got to say unalive. You seen it on like message boards and stuff? Because everything's a bloody trigger warning now, right? So,
serious?
So you can't. So it's like I get these things on Facebook. It's sort of like, you know, clickbaity, sort of like, oh, you'll never guess what happened, sort of thing. And things like, you know, like swear words usually censored out, but things like dead and murder and stuff like that are all censored out now as well. But yeah, to stop somebody's feelings getting hurt, you've got to say unalive instead of died.
Jesus Christ.
You know.
Says who? Says who exactly?
He threatens to unalive me. And the thing is, what I find funny is that the context behind the word is still there. If I say unalive, you still know exactly what I'm talking about. So you still know I'm talking about being killed or death or whatever. So how is that easier?
Oh my God, I'd understand if it was more like a racial thing, or like
definitely,
midget and dwarf, and which with that particular type of people.
Something derogatory, or you know, like fine, not a problem. But something like,
if you're dead, you ain't gonna be offended.
You know, like I can understand people have been through traumatic incidents, and certain words can sort of give them PSD and PTSD and stuff like that, and it can sort of bring stuff back again. But you know, I don't see how saying unalive, when you know what I'm talking about, is better than saying died. You know?
Yeah, but the thing is, in this world at the moment, it's just someone else's opinion versus someone else's opinion, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the most opinionated wins.
Yeah.
And that's what frustrates me.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Because it's like, I'm completely, happy and agree that people should be able to use whatever pronouns they want. You know, if they want to use he, whatever, no, not a problem. But I find it ridiculous when people now are putting pronouns on the bottom of emails and stuff. Like, I had an email today off a customer called Jack. So I would assume that it's a male. But he's got to put he. Like, I can understand if it was Jack and then they put, like, oh, actually my pronouns are she. Because it's different to what... you bored me in, you bastard.
Did I? I'm so sorry.
I'm like, who's gone dark all of a sudden? You bored me in.
I could just see your name underneath. Up above you.
Yeah, it's good to put an air pocket here, isn't it? You know.
Oh my God.
Like, I can understand if he put that on there because his name is Jack, so I would assume it's a him, but actually would rather be a her. But like, I'm going to automatically assume it's a guy I'm talking to with that sort of name. And like, so why have you got to? I don't care that you're he. You know, like it's.
If Jack, you know. This may sound a bit controversial, but I'm going to say how I feel about this because we've all got our own opinions, and whether you like it or not, tough shit. But I feel that the people that do that. So one of my colleagues, he is a he, identifies as a male, all that sort of stuff, and he puts on his email signature that he is a he him or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that one of the main reasons they do that is almost like a kind of acceptance, like, hey, look, I'm with you guys, like I'm
completely supportive of anybody who wants to be whatever they want to, you know, apart from I identify as an Apache helicopter. That's just stupid. Or these, you know, I identify as a wolf. Like, no, you're a human still. You know, you can be male, female, you can feel like you're a bit of both or neither or something, you know. But it's for people that are, in quotation marks, normal, you don't need to, you know? It's just, why would you need to?
Crazy, isn't it?
Crazy. Oh no! I think it's just gone a bit like too supportive, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly that. You know, you're too scared to offend anybody.
Yeah. So you're just going to go out and say it and sit, you know, and yeah, it just seems silly to me. Right, I'm all out of pick again. So if you dig a hole, I will fill with dirt.
Well, we've pretty much done it, haven't we?
Yeah.
I mean, the question is, how far over there do you dig in? You know.
I'm thinking if we
I'm gonna keep doing this until my pick dies because it hasn't got much left on it. So I might as well just try and clear what I can.
Because I think the water is not too far this way, so I reckon we go all the way this way.
Oh, let's have a look, see what there is actually. Yeah, good point.
Because it's like, I mean, we don't have to do it straight away, but you know, if we levelled sort of.
Okay, yeah, down to there. That seems pretty good actually. Yeah, okay.
Because there's this hill here. That we're gonna want. The problem is I don't know. I think we should.
Let's go on for a bit.
I think we should like have a point, and then we'll just work backwards slowly from there. I think. Like we've got a nice big space ready to get on with now.
We have. I'm just going to keep going until my pick goes because there's not much left on it, so I might as well just use that up. Try and be even.
I do want to just bring this back a little bit so it's more of a step down.
Oh, I see what you mean about the black now. When the red goes, it's just the black.
Yeah. If you see that, you definitely stop. Because we can have a nice little dock here to go out on our ocean adventures.
Actually, that's a good. Yeah, dock there. Good point. A perfect place for it, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
You've got lots of directions you can go as well. Okay. Oh, do you know what? That makes it look so much different, doesn't it? So, can I ask? Can we fill all this in with dirt so the grass goes?
I did say to you, if you dig this out, I'll break it up.
Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to make sure that we're on the same page.
Oh yeah. We want it all grass.
Because
look at you wielding pickaxes.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, I feel like I've got to go quick now. Oh my god, the pressure is on.
Oh fuck, I missed. This is the least efficient way.
I
know. You stopped digging that one. I'm going to let you get a couple out of the way. There we go. The thing is, it's quicker for me to place it than it is for you to dig, because it takes you a couple of tick, tick, tick. And then,
Can you make grass insta grow? Can you like add like compost or something? You just have to wait for time then, do you?
Yeah, you have to wait for it to follow across, yeah. I mean, it will eventually. Right, now I want to start thinking about where farms are going to go. So, we're going to want sheepy peeps. Sheeps. I think that's going to be right for sheepies. Try and make them compact, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12. Okay, that's 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 7 is 14. There we go.
this game isn't great if you've got like proper OCD. You know, there's
I
like
know.
just like, oh, what am I gonna do?
It's like I like building sort of if I'm building an area like expanding a beach or something. I like it to look natural rather than just a straight
Sure.
sort of thing. But I find it very difficult to build it up to look natural.
Yeah, you almost just need to like go with how it is, you know.
Yeah. Right. No idea if that looks natural enough, but
I mean, what I might do at the end of that anyway is not do the natural, but do my. Remember my old step design in the last place? It was nice and flat.
yeah.
What are you doing here, by the way?
That's where the sheep are going to go.
Okay, cool.
So there's going to be like one of each colour in an automatic sheep.
Oh, you're doing your. Oh, you really are. Why? We don't need all that. This is a one-player game. We don't. Stop with the all we're adventuring. This is not a final destination of a one-player, like, get everything possible. We don't need it.
I like to have at least 2 sheep, at least 2 pigs, at least 2 cows, and at least 1 chicken. And then I know that all the other animals in the world can be murdered because I know that I can bring them back from the brink of extinction.
I mean, you do what you want to do. I'm just saying that.
Don't worry, I will do what I want to do. But I like, if you ever want like blue wool, you just go over to the blue wool sheep and you'll have a load of blue wool. I've
been playing this game for a couple of years with you now. I've never needed blue wool. That's all I'm saying.
We can have carpets, we can have all sorts.
I know. That is true. It is nice to have that freedom of like, what colour do you want this? Just make it. I do get that.
Right, so what I really need is leads. Leads is going to be the best thing to. So I need one of those bloody dudes to come along, so I can murderise him for his leads. Okay, so we need. I'll have to like get all my notes and stuff and see how big I need for like this wheat farm. And then we need something in the middle. I only need 1 dude really. It only needs to be small for a minute. But we're going to need a lot of iron.
We don't. That's one resource we don't have. I feel like we also need to go on another mining mission. Maybe we should go back down to the the what's it called? The abandoned mine carty place at some point, because we've only got about 12 iron, something like that. That's not going to see us very far if we're already running out of pickaxes and stuff.
I think, we're definitely going to need to have. I can't remember how big the because it's a food farm as well as an iron farm, which is great. So you've got like potatoes and carrots coming out of the wazoo.
You have 1 piece of dirt on you.
Yes.
Actually, don't worry about it. Just pick one up. It's fine. There we go. Get off my bed. Oh, you picked up my bed. Give me my bed back.
No.
Give me my bed back. Thank you.
See, if you had blue wool, you could have had a blue bed. You've not even picked it up, by the way.
Oh yeah. Don't. There we go. Okay. Wow. I tell you what. I'm going to go up somewhere higher. I'm going to climb up there, I think, and just get a bit more of an overview of.
Well, up the hill.
This is a good area. Yeah, I'm going to go up here somewhere because obviously our house is going to be here somewhere, isn't it? Like in here.
Yeah, I think if we dig it into the.
Yeah, nice steps, grand entrance going up, and all that sort of jazz. Let's get to the top. Let's go a bit more. Up here. Oh, there's a bloody tree in the way. I've fallen down. Here we go.
Yeah, I think if we level these trees.
Okay. Oh, it's looking good.
Yeah.
It's looking quite good. It's amazing, isn't it? When you flatten it down. Yeah, it does look. It's early days, though, isn't it? These things take time. But get on that tree. There we go. That's a good view. So Yeah, this is a good base. I already feel like maybe it's actually already a bit too small. But
Yeah, I know.
But we can. The thing is, to the right of the house, where all that kind of
Yeah, that can all be
cobble is
leveled.
stone, that can all be flattened. You know.
These trees down here can be flattened because I'm definitely going to need a big space for this iron farm. I'm
Okay.
thinking it's even got to be on the bit that we haven't flattened yet. I'm thinking,
Fine.
yeah,
We definitely need some iron though. Like
Yeah.
I think we have to get that next
Well,
episode because the thing is,
I'm going to need
Go on.
hoppers to make the iron farm. So
we need iron.
and rail cart. Oh, that's a point. If we spot rail carts down in the thingy, we definitely need to bring some of those up because they're handy for the iron farm for the like the foodie bit.
Okay. So I just need to grab. Believe it or not, I need some dirt, and I'm going to go in the house to get some dirt.
I've got 2.5 stacks of dirt on me.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm in the house now.
So yeah, I might start chopping these trees down here because I would like this to be cleared.
Yeah, that is the only thing. We can't. What have we got? We have no pickaxes. Oh my god, we've got even more dirt in here. Let's take this out. Let's put the wood in there. Oh my god, even more dirt in here. Let's take the wood out as well. Put the wood in one place.
Yeah, we need a chest for wood, a couple of chests for blocks, and then the rest just for nonsense.
How do you make a chest?
You get the raw wood, turn that into planks, and then it's just like a circle of planks.
Okay, I'm gonna make another chest. I'll have a double chest and just put like wood and stuff in it. So planks, and it's like a. No, it's not 9. How many?
No, it's like a circle, so the middle is empty.
Oh, the middle's empty. Okay.
So it's basically
I got it.
Most recipes are sort of look similar to what you'd expect. It's only when things get more complicated, like the redstone components.
That will do for now. It's a bit archaic, but it's another chest. So in the top chest, I'm going to put. I can't open it. Oh, of course I've used some space.
Yeah.
That's why.
If you get some sticks and get a piece of leather.
Okay, 1 second. Oh, am I making a sign now? Am I?
Making a what are they called?
A frame, like I know what you're trying to say.
Frame. Yeah.
Hang on, let me just put this iron in this. Let me just do something in a second. I had the sticks. I hate having to make sticks. Here we go. So planks, sticks. So what am I doing with the? What am I making?
Sticks in a circle, like you've just done.
So an item frame, is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. And then
yeah, I've seen how to make it. Where's the leather? Here we are.
And
Good shout.
Because then if you're putting it on a chest, you need to crouch or else you'll just open the chest.
Oh, good tip. Okay. So, how do There we go. Okay, fine. And then I put a piece of something on there, don't I? So
you just click it into it and it'll put it in there.
Fine.
And then you accidentally click it 6 times and keep turning it around.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Yeah. So, where's my? There it is. Okay. Oh, I just got rid of the item frame.
Yeah, if you punch it, it sort of pops off.
Do need to learn my left click and right click a bit better.
Yeah.
So crouch.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Yeah, but it doesn't help when I'm putting stuff in frame, does it? There we go. Right, birch is on there. Okay, here we go. So wood. Edward wood. So I'm going to go for wood, and then I'm also going to put all the wood in the top half of the chest, and then I'm going to go for like weapons and armor at the bottom of it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? God, that chest is full of cobble and dirt now.
Let's get out. Get out. I mean, personally, I'd have just made a separate one for.
Yeah, but well, I haven't. Okay, I haven't. It's fine. I'm just trying to. There's just so much crap going on. That's all.
I know.
Just trying to work out that's wood again. I missed a bit of wood there.
Oh, I've got so much packing and stuff to do tonight. Oh.
You're only going away for a day or so, aren't you?
Yeah, but it's not so much the packing, it's also all the animal chores that I need to do. And,
yeah, I suppose.
Like, I've taken some scorpions up because I've sold a couple of scorpions at the show. So, but I don't want to pack them up too early because they're going to be in vials for like a couple of days. I want to do that first thing tomorrow once they've sort of, at least they've had their enclosures today and they can eat and stuff like that. And I did send them a message a little while ago, and I said, full disclosure, I will be bringing up the scorpions. I am picking up an enclosure with a tarantula, and I'm also picking up a tarantula, a male one.
You mean to father?
Because I'd already told Dad about, because there's somebody near him that's got a male that I need, and so he already knows about it because he was talking about how he's got a mate that might he regularly comes up to Plymouth, so he could potentially bring it up for me, sort of thing, because she didn't want to post it.
Right.
So he already knows about this one. So, and I sort of said, I've got this and this. I'm definitely going to be getting this. Blah blah blah. And then I heard nothing. And then a couple of days ago, he's like, "Oh, by the way, can you leave them in the car overnight after the show?" And I'm like, "I can't really."
He's had a word with somebody. That's why. And they've got.
But like I said, that everything's going to be in secure containers. But I'm not just going to open them up and let them loose around the house. They're all good. I'm not even going to open them up until I get home, because it's just not worth the hassle of like stressing them out or whatever. They're going to be in a tiny box, in a bag, in a carry bag or whatever. Not a carry bag, like a paper bag or whatever. They're going to be. The tubs are all going to be sellotaped up and elastic banded up and things. It's like there's no chance of escape. And I'm like, now you're telling me this? And I'm like, oh no, I can't. And I was like, oh well. If need be, I'll have to just drive back Sunday night because I can't leave them, especially this weather. It'd be too cold for them.
Of course, because you forget they need the right environments, don't they?
Yeah.
I guess spiders aren't so bad, are they?
Not so. I mean, because they can, as long as you're comfortable, they're comfortable. Like but still, this sort of weather, it has been cooling down and stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely starting to get a bit colder now. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm thinking in the if it's in the car overnight and it ends up being a freezing cold night or whatever, then they haven't got the water. As long as it's somewhere, like I said to them, I'll keep them in the shed or whatever if need be, just somewhere sheltered. But I was just like, why drop that on me now?
I know. Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Forgotten to mention it, and then
that's what I thought has happened. He's forgotten to say. But
I hope it's okay. It's not like total orcs or anything.
I'm
sure it won't be because that's a brave face or whatever. But like, I don't know, you know what I mean.
But I did send her a message yesterday because everything I've been discussing and like organising has been through him. I thought it's probably just nice just to send her a message just so it doesn't feel like I'm like just ignoring her or whatever, or I don't speak to her sort of thing, because there's nothing of that. So I sent her a message yesterday, sort of saying, "Oh, how are you? How's the new dog? How's it getting on with the cats? Blah blah blah. Thanks for letting me stay."
Of course, the dog. Yeah.
And then she answered me, so I'm like, okay.
Really? Oh, yeah. Fuck you then. Fuck you. Seriously, I mean.
So I'm just like, because I thought, I know she's going to be working late sort of tomorrow, so I assume maybe she's working late again, or and then I didn't get anything immediately. I'm thinking, well, okay, well maybe she's gone straight to work or something, and I'm not expecting to get an answer straight away, but it's been almost 24 hours now, a quick, oh yeah, I'm alright, thanks.
Because I guarantee you, somebody looks at their phone before they go to bed, and at some point when they wake up the next day, so,
if she's working, because she's going to be, like, looking at it for work purposes, work messages and emails and stuff like that, I was just like, oh, okay, I don't want to appear like I don't want anything to do with her now because of the situation.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, I'm sure the situation's absolutely fine, but it's like Yeah, I think that's why I was thinking about it, and I was just sort of chatting, sort of informally to a friend as well. And he was like, "Am I going to be a bit awkward?" I'm like, "Not really, no. I mean, they seem okay." But then I was like, actually, like, I want to make sure when I wake up after doing the marathon that I'm comfortable,
Yeah.
and also I want to be in a decent bed and stuff,
It's like at the moment it's amicable, but who's to say, when they start like, breaking down the finances and, whether or not things, you just don't know. And I don't know what's happened, and I haven't asked because I'm like, if they wanted to explain it all, they would do. Like it's not really any of my business. It's their relationship or whatever. So I'm not, like I'm sad it's happened, but it's obviously now what's right for them. So but I've got no begrudges against her or anything. It's just but yeah, and that's why I messaged her, because I thought I don't want her to start thinking, because I haven't messaged her directly, I don't want her to think that that's what I'm thinking,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm sure there's a reasonable excuse, she's been busy, because I do, I've been meaning to send somebody a message back on Facebook for the last bloody month, and every time I think about it, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I haven't done that yet. I asked him a question, he answered, and then I've just blanked him.
We've all done.
So I'm like, oh Christ, and I'm my music tutor. Like a couple of months ago, I cancelled a lesson because I think I was ill or he was ill or something, and then he said, oh, I'll speak to you in 2 weeks, and then we've just not spoken to each other for a good couple of months. So I was like, oh, I better message him and make sure he's alright. You just sort of, life just keeps, you just sort of, every time you think of like, oh shit, I need to do that, you're in no good position to do that thing at that particular time, and then you forget again. Right. Sheep farm, pig crusher, level hill. We're working on levelling the hill. I need to work out how big this thing I need to be. I need to get my destructions. Chop down that hill. So that's good. It's probably going to end up being all the way over there. I might even need to move the sheep farm.
So I think next episode, as much as it would be cool to carry on and do these quality of life features, I really do think we need to go and get some resources.
Yes. Well,
because the thing is, if we keep mining and then we end up using all of our iron, it's going to be an absolute nightmare to then have to be able to find some more.
Yeah, I think that's good because it sort of splits it up nicely. We have a
sure.
I
think we should go back downstairs and continue like where we were, because we didn't quite explore it all, did we? And we're pretty much on like diamond level there and stuff like that. So
because like this sort of stuff is nice because we can have like a proper chat, because we haven't got to think too much about what's shit's coming in our face, but it, but we do need a bit of excitement. That's the problem. When we're doing the exciting stuff, you don't have time to chat about, and catch up.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's nice to break it up, because otherwise, if it was just this, I mean, I know we're not exactly attracting thousands of viewers, but there's only so much you can watch if somebody just hitting blocks.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Some people might just enjoy this sort of stuff. It's that kind of like ASMR sort of thing.
I know Philza has a huge ton of followers who will just watch him. Like I think at one point he was like clearing out the lava in the Nether. He had a big, couple of chunks that he'd sort of cordoned off, and he was literally just filling it in so there was no lava. And he's just digging sand and putting sand down, and he spent hours doing it. But he had the fan base that there was a lot of banter going on, and that's what you need.
For me, I got my first follower on. I say my first follower, my first follower of the person I don't actually know on Monday, and I felt really bad because I don't have any alerts pop up.
Yeah.
I've now gone on to, was it Streamlabs? Because that's
and you get them, and it just shouts in your ear or something. Like,
so
sorry.
I was gonna say, I haven't I haven't downloaded like the desktop version. I've just gone online and it's linked to my Twitch. So I think now, not that I'm really bothered about followers or anything, but it was I got, wow, somebody actually took the time to just I thought it was great.
I wonder if it was that dude that we were laughing.
It was Dr. Spock. Yeah, it was Dr. Spock. Yeah.
Oh Christ, that was.
Do you know what?
I'm just sat here, just going. oh my god, like, you know, but I can't say anything, like I didn't want to say anything because obviously the whole point is you've got to work out the puzzles yourself. This is why it's going to be really difficult when we're co-oping, because before we do the community ones, there's the set co-op levels, and it's like okay, some of them might take me a minute to come back to me, but I basically know them. I've played them all through already. So it's going to be so hard for me to go, oh, why don't you do that and do that, but without like giving away everything.
That particular level where it was about jumping through the hole, what it was is I knew I could have jumped out of it, but in my mind I was like, I don't see any. I thought there was a ceiling above me, and I didn't realise there wasn't a ceiling above me, and that by shooting out it would actually uncover, you know, a higher area where I can then zap. And my mind it wasn't computing that actually just try it. You know, it was like. But anyway,
but, you know, and that's what you know. And then so the next time you come across something like that, you'll be like, oh, I'll just give that a try, see if it'll. Because sometimes it's just a case of putting a portal down, popping your head through, and just seeing what's on the other side.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
And then say, oh, that didn't work. Okay, well, let's try this one then. You know, bone. We've got bone there. I've got bones. We've got stuff doubled up in chests. Oh, there's wood. But yeah, it's going to be so hard to sort of like. I think you're going to have to take the lead, or else we're just going to shoot through them, because I'm just going to go, oh yeah, you need to put this here, that there, and you know, and it's just not going to be fun because you're just going to get told what to do. That there.
So the It Takes Two is now out on the Switch, so. And I've had that's the one, you know, I think it got Game of the Year last year. It looks really fun. It's a co-op only game.
Yeah.
You know, you play as like dolls. Do you remember showing you the trailer?
I think so. Yeah, it's one of those ones that looks like it's going to be just for kids or whatever.
No, it's not. It really isn't. I will send you. I'll send you a video of a review that I watched the other night that was really good. The good thing about this game is only one person needs to own the game.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy to buy it, and then we can stream it together. Because the thing is, it's only a co-op game, so you know I can't just play on my own. You can play it online with people, but the what I'm trying to say is, the other person, they need to like sort of download like a code or something, so you can then join my game. But it looks really fun, and just something that'll be quite fun to stream together, you know. Yeah,
no, I'm up for that. You know, I like trying new things and new games and stuff, so that sounds good to me. But yeah, definitely want to do Portal co-op. I forget when I play Portal 2 about how much. You know, I was saying, oh, there'll only be like one or two more streams.
Yeah.
And then as I'm playing it, I'm going, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
yeah. Well, because I was thinking, how is there more? You know, so I mean, it really is. I mean, I've really enjoyed them. I kind of knew I would anyway, but even more so, really. You know, there's some real clever stuff going on in that game.
Once you're out of this like section, it will get lighter again, and I always find this bit is always. Like, not the fun bit, because it's just so dark to see anything.
I'm kind of used to it being dark, to be fair. So, and I've done okay. It's just been sometimes when I literally, especially at the very start, at the first level, when I couldn't actually see that I had to go through a doorway. You know?
Yeah, because I was just like, there's a hole right there. Why has he not looked in there? And you're going back and forth, and I'm like, but why has he not looked through that hallway? You know, because I couldn't remember exactly where to go, but.
Yeah.
Generally, it's quite linear. So, like, if you go one way and it's blocked off, you know you've got to go the other way. There's there's little secrets and stuff, but there isn't like the way out isn't really hidden.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, question then: once I've done Portal, what should I do next?
I don't know. Well, we've got the co-op portals that we obviously want to do.
There's no rush to do something like, but I think I quite enjoy doing a Monday stream, you know.
I don't. Oh, it is night time, by the way. Have you got a bed with you?
Yeah, don't worry, I'm doing it.
I don't know what's on my. I did have a look through my list, and I was looking at thinking like most of mine are sort of co-op. or I'm not sure you would enjoy them. Let me load up Steam and let me just see what I've got, because I think the way, you know, I was saying there's that family and link sort of thing. I think it's a computer link. So I think what
I've seen that. You have like, it's a bit weird.
You have to log in on your computer, but under my login, and then you say, "Oh, this is another one of my computers" or something.
Something like that. Yeah, it's called like not Game Pass. I did try read, because when I got GTA, it was talking about that, and I was like, "What is this?" And I kind of looked into it. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. You can hijack someone's game. I think you both have to be online at the same time. It's almost like you could almost like create a server and I jump onto your game history or game library.
If we can't play the same game, if you're using one of my games, I can't play it at the same time.
Yeah.
But you know, you could like borrow my games to see if they're okay. I mean, don't starve together, because if you're thinking, oh, what ones you can play on your own, you mean?
Yeah. Okay, I think Mondays is going to be a solo thing where I want to sort of stream to the world, you know. So just definitely a solo thing. Nothing that's like too. Go on.
There's don't starve, but that can be quite brutal.
I think I want a game that has a start and an end, you know.
Yeah.
Like a story game, like you know, like almost like there's levels, a bit like Portal, a bit like playing a Mario game or something, or do you know what I mean? Like something where it's just like, it's not too heavy going, it's not a massive adventure game, you know.
So I've got there's Alien Isolation, but that's going to be, I've not even finished playing that. There is, what else have I got? See, there's one called Legend of Grimrock, which is a bit like one of these. You get like 4 heroes, and they've all got different skills, and you chain together, and you've got to work your way out through the dungeon, sort of thing. One of these turn-based sort of. It's like a puzzly thing. Sometimes there's a bit where I can't get past, where there's a fucking Minotaur, and I just can't move fast enough to get past the Minotaur.
Okay, sounds kind of interesting. What's it called? What's it called?
Legends of Grimrock.
Grimrock. Okay, yeah. I'll look at that afterwards.
I don't know whether or not it's something that would have been, you know, you got the sort of, you get like, oh, there's a new bit of armour I found that I can upgrade one of my person's armour or whatever, and then, you know, you've got to find food because you start starving, and then if one of your guys dies, that's it, you've lost a dude. What else do I play? Because everything else I play is like big games, you know, like Witcher.
Yeah, that's the thing. And that's not something. I'm not really into those. It's not into them. It's not something I necessarily want to stream once a week. You know.
There's the Raft, which is easier with more people, but you can play it on your own.
That's another like kind of survival.
I don't think that one's for you. The Stardew Valley, which is
that's like a farming sim, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's actually quite fun because you think it's like a children's farming sim, but actually, like when you start like listening to people's stories and stuff, like there's one dude who has like got depression and he's alcoholic. Another guy that's got PTSD from like the war and stuff like that, you know. And
really? It's one of those popular games on the Switch.
Yeah, it's a really good game, and it's you know the town you're in is, you know, there's obviously lots of different characters and stuff, and they've all got their own story, and you know, but it's like quests to do, and so it's not
I think I want some bit more action. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure, because it is essentially like a farming sim, but with.
I'm not like, you know, the whole sort of Animal Crossing type games. It's not really for me.
And then I've got We Were Here, but that's a 2-player. Cause it's like a puzzly game. That might be a good one that we play together, but I think you need the game.
Okay. Well, it sounds like we definitely got plenty of options. That's the main thing.
Yeah,
you know?
But there's things that's specifically for you to play through. Isn't really. I mean, there's Gears, but that's better with 2 people. Gears of War, I love Gears of War. I would like you to. I would love to see you play Balance a lot.
Yeah, I've seen you play that.
That is rage-inducing.
Oh my god.
Apart from that, I mean, there's like the Viscera cleanup that I do that's quite fun, but I'm not sure it's very good for streaming, you know, cleaning up.
I mean, I might just go for something completely left field. I mean,
I'll tell you what, there's Binding of Isaac you might find enjoyable.
oh yes, have you got that? Have you?
Yeah, I think I
Have
got
you?
it.
'Cause-
I think I bought it when it was like 50p or something stupid.
Wow, yeah, Binding of Isaac. I've always wanted to play. I know it's a game where you almost have to learn as you go.
I don't. What I don't understand is all the different cards and items you can get. There's no way in hell I can remember what everything of the.
I think it's about
Ace
you have
of Spades. Is this one better with than my Eye of Frog? You know, there's just so many different tokens and so many different things combined that give you better things or whatever. And I just
quite hard as well, I believe.
Yeah, I do not have the skill to like. You know, I've played it a little bit. 71 minutes I've played it.
okay.
But it's it's all right. But I just don't have the skill to play it. But I don't mind it. I like the big bosses and things, like because it's a little bit unforgiving because once your hearts go.
Yeah, it's they call it a roguelike or something.
Yeah.
Where you are going to die, but you get a bit more, like you unlock more power ups or like a faster weapon each for the next run type thing.
Yeah. So it's no, I think when you die, I think you've got to start all over again. I think it's sort of randomly generated, so what things you're gonna find is different each time. Because I know some people like want to collect them all, and there's different like achievements you can get. Like you've got to do this dungeon with this guy, and you've got to get this item or whatever. And if you don't get it straight away, well, you might as well just end the thing.
I quite like to try playing Spelunky as well. Have you heard of that game? That also is another really hard game.
I think I've got Spelunky. Yeah, I'm sure I've got Spelunky.
It's almost like it's like underground game, and you have to.
Yeah. I'm sure I had Spelunky. I'm sure I had it. I've definitely played it. Why do I not have Spelunky?
Maybe it was an Xbox. I don't know.
It probably was on Xbox. I bet it was probably free on one of their. They do 2 free games things. If you're on Xbox Live. Yeah, that's what it was. I definitely played it, but it must have been on there. Yeah, but that one's a decent game, and that seems to be a little bit more fun as well than.
What I was thinking, right? I'm able to Bluetooth my laptop to my TV, and I just wish there was a way I could Bluetooth my TV to my laptop, because if I could, then I could almost use that as my capture card by using OBS. I don't think it works that way, does it? To be fair.
No. You need a capture card, yeah.
yeah. I know. I was just thinking, hey, hang on a second, I wonder if, but nah.
No, sadly not. I mean, you could plug your monitor into your laptop as your monitor. Well, if you get one of those cables, you could basically have a gigantic monitor.
Yeah, but that doesn't. What I'm saying is, if I could Bluetooth what I see on my TV to my laptop, that means I could do the Nintendo Switch technically on my laptop. If I do it on my laptop, I can then go onto the show my screen through OBS. That was my thought process, but that ain't gonna work.
That's capture card. That's what I.
Yeah. I get that. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't too expensive. I think it was like. I think James bought it for me. It wasn't ridiculously expensive, but the thing that made me sort of like not sure if I wanted it was because I didn't know how much I would use it.
Exactly.
It was sort of like, I'm going to buy this to stream, but then my stream is sort of sporadic, and it's like, I'm actually going to play the games that but then it has come in handy because we play a lot of stuff like with you now. On the Switch and that.
Yeah, it's quite nice how it's evolved, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, so that's good.
So, how are you getting on? What are you up to over there, anyway?
I'm just sort of like housekeeping. I've just got some wheat and I've just got some sugar cane. I've just fed the cows up. I'm just sort of pottering, really. I put some more cubes of copper down.
Well, the sun is about to go down. It's pretty much 8 o'clock. So if you want to call it there, then I'm in a good place to do that. I've just been trying to. I'm getting rid of this dirt back here. Just to do it while we've got a few minutes spare. Really, I'm going to throw it all away because I've got so much dirt on me. It's unbelievable. Into the sea you go.
Not into the sea.
2. Yeah, so you can't pick it up. That's why I'm doing it. Oh my God, that's so much dirt.
Well, I think we've done a decent job. Time.
I think we have, absolutely, yeah, for sure. Right,
Yeah,
that's
I
that
think
done.
I think next time we definitely want to go downstairs and.
Yep. Oh, just picked up some more dirt. Great. Yeah, this looks really cool that we flattened this out. Look at that. Boom.
Right, that chest is definitely full. Copper. Right, we don't need. I've got 2 stacks of seeds in here, so we do not need any more seeds than that.
Thanks, I just
So
picked
you
them up.
can- I was gonna say, so you can have them. We don't need these dirt and this cobble.
I'll just sleep while you do the work.
Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of all the
Right.
cobble that's in my inventory because we don't need all of that. Considering we're going to go downstairs and dig up a shit ton more
Yeah,
mining.
that is true. Right, so get rid of the seeds. Get rid of that dirt. That goes there. That goes there.
Considering wheat seeds tend to sort of like expand exponentially, I think
Yeah.
2 stacks is bomb diffusion game. Yeah, we played the bomb diffusion game before, but I think because Blake was wanting more of a single player, I didn't suggest that one. But
Oh,
yeah,
that gets really hard really quick.
oh, tell me about it. Yeah,
You start off and think, hey, this is really fun. Yeah. And the timing, they give you no
Yeah.
time because we played it at yours, I think.
yeah. It
and,
was
and
like
then all of a
Christmas
sudden,
or something.
yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we
Something
were
like
both
that.
a little bit tipsy as well.
No, it was like, well, maybe, probably.
So I think it was like Christmas time because James has got up to bed
Yeah.
or something, and he could just hear us downstairs like.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we went to that vessel place, didn't we? So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tell you, you got to like level 6, and you're like, what? I don't even know how to read this code, man. And then, oh wow, you really have coded up in here, haven't you? That's looking good.
Yeah, I've just
Right,
tried to sort of
17
like
ingots.
put things like close to.
I might as well take that block of gold and turn it into ingots, just to give us extra space, I think. There we go.
We had some glowstone. Cricket, be quiet, please. We did have some glow thing.
Glowing sack at the top.
Yeah, because I want to make a glow item frame.
Yeah, it's in the bottom chest, top
Yeah,
middle.
I got it. Top, middle, and bottom.
Oh, you have tied it up in here, haven't you? Right, so is there anything I can dump in here? I've got plenty of gold stuff on me, but
No, I didn't want to. I wanted to put it in there.
Okay, well, you might as well keep it out because it is 8 o'clock, so it's time to ring the horn.
Yeah, but afterwards I wanted to
Hoot
put
the
it in
horn.
there because I don't want to take it with me downstairs because I'll only lose it and then I'll cry.
Right, okay. I now have some more steak as well, which is good. So I'm gonna drop the bread.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn up my Minecraft sounds.
Oh god.
So everybody on the stream can hear that.
I am.
Jesus, you're really loud now.
I'm loud. Am I? Okay, I'll try and speak a bit quieter then. So
Right.
I'm gonna call it there. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Why is there a frame on the wall?
So that I can put my horn away when I've done blowing my horn.
Give it back. Give me my
What
skin.
this one? It doesn't have your name on it. Doesn't have your name on it.
Cute.
Right. What are we on? So I shall be back Monday, so I'll definitely be back in time to watch you scram.
Cool.
And then hopefully, depending on how tired I am from the weekend, may or may not Tuesday. See how quick I can recover. But yeah, definitely Thursday at the very least.
Excellent. Well, good session today.
Yes, thanks for playing. Thanks for watching.
See you in the next one.
And see you in the next one.
Hey.
Bye.
Cheerio.
Bye.